talked about before the game against Austin about the team needing to do more of the little things well. I was curious after watching film of Austin, what were some of the little things that y'all did better than before, and what are some of the things that you need to improve upon
I
going
think
into
it was
fall?
a much better discipline in what we're doing. I think we uh, fight for every ball, and we were patient in what we were doing. I think the subs was coming on and they did a difference, so that shows a good team spirit. I think we were more in. We didn't lose our heads when we go up to 1-1 also, or also when you get 1-0, 1 down. So that is the things that I think for 35 minutes we had full control over to the water break. We had full control, and then we have 20 minutes that they have a little bit more over us without creating a lot of chances. But then we have to keep the ball more, and that's what we're talking about. We need to have the ball more. If not, we get too deep. But that's a away game. Now we're at home. It's something different. We want to be more on the opponent's half and take. But we need to have that spirit, that fight, and that discipline into every game, whoever we play.
You talked about also after the Austin game, try to play a higher line on defense so that the ball's over the top and stuff. Whose responsibility is that? Is that Derek's, the center of the three-man back line, to get everyone to move up, or whose responsibility is to tell everyone else to move up?
That's three, of course, three behind, and it's about communication in the whole team. But it starts also with pressure on the ball. That's also important. But that once the ball goes backwards, we need to push some meters. Every time it's pressure on the ball, we have to push some meters. So that is about coordination. But also in a back three, you need to dare to be more higher also because you have more support around you. So that is things we are talking about. It's not so much work now because there's so much many games. But next week, of course, this is one of the things that we have to keep on working with.
Brooks and Pedro, are they available for Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I recognize the weirdness of this question because Miguel got an assist on the tying goal, but it was his only chance created in the match according to the MLS stats. The past few games, he's only had one chance created when he's played as a 10. Do you have any concern about the lack of chance creation from him?
What you say? That he has only one. He had two chances now. He produced the goal, and then he had alone with the goalkeeper.
Right.
If you get that away, if you get a couple of chances every game, then it's about being effective. So I don't think it's about Miggy. It's about the team.
Okay.
Because if we are not able to keep the ball and move it, that's what when we have created a lot of chances, we have been good at these things. And that was in the period that we should have won more games. Now we have less confidence. We have been more into the defense. And then now it's about getting the safety in the defense to occur into what we do with the ball. And I think then he will do things. But I think he creates more in the center than he creates on the sides. Okay. And the goal is not on the sides either, so that's quite obvious. So, but whatever he plays on the side in the center, he needs to end up in the center to get more chances. So, we haven't created enough chances the last three games, that's for sure. At the same time, we cannot keep on conceding 2 and 3 goals, whatever, we need to have more security. And if you compare the two games when we away 3-0, 3-0 against the two last one, you see how more we are into every game. And often when you play a back three, you make the game even. And both these two games are quite even. And now it's about how we get to those games to be percentage-wise much bigger chance that we're going to win than we're going to draw or lose.
Similar question about Manu. He hasn't scored in I think 6 games now. Is it that he's not getting the ball in goal scoring situations as frequently as he needs to?
I think it's been a lot around Manu. I think now he's been a father for a week ago. I think he's moved family over here. He's been many things outside the pitch that has been a lot of load. He's coming here with a lot of expectations. He started like a fire, and then now the fire is not been where it has been. So I think it's football-wise, of course, this is the same as with Mirgi. If we don't play well, we don't create enough chances. But it's also about getting Manu now to have full energy like he had in the start of the season. And that's now I think everything is settled. He's been father now. I think we will see the better of Manu going forward now.
How connected do you see the front line pressing higher to the back line stepping higher to keeping the ball?
One more time.
So I know you want the back line to step higher.
Yeah.
The attackers need to step higher and press a little bit more too for them to get up. But do you think if that happens, the team will be able to keep the ball a little bit more?
I think that is, if you have to start every time with a 5 meter or a throw in, then it's more difficult to play. So to win the ball higher from the pitch, and I think we did that well against Nashville. Then we were high, we were aggressive, we won the ball in good situation, and then we were not accurate enough in the last third of the pitch. Then we can talk about Manu or Miggy or Alex or Saba, whoever is up there. So then it's about how they can create more. But when the ball is not coming up there, then it's more about how the team can get the ball. So you get the ball up in two things. One, you need to win the ball higher up in the pitch. You have to be aggressive. You have to press as a team. I think we did that well now in against Austin. But we win the ball too low. So now we are home. We have to try to get a little bit higher and win the ball higher. They are a very direct team, so it's going to be a lot of first and second balls. And then it's about how we play. And then we need to play quicker, and we need to want the ball, and we need to have opposite movements and switching or playing. That's the things we are talking about a lot, and I think when we have best period, you see a lot of those things.
You talk about team spirit and the sub showing that, specifically with Saba over the last two matches, he's come in and made an impact off the bench. How have you seen him kind of carry that team spirit?
I think it's been good doing that. But also Jay, come on, played very well. Jamal, come on, played really well. So that's good. We need to have that. That's why we have a squad. So we need in every game. Now we have played the third game in a week. I love to play games. This is much more fun than training every day. So now we get to use more players, and that's perfect.
I want to ask about Matt Edwards. We've seen him throughout the last couple of games really step into those roles and make an impact. How have you seen his growth from preseason and then in that match we saw in Austin?
I think he's grown a lot. I think he gets stronger and stronger. His big quality is his speed and his strength. That is his. So he's a very good 1v1 defender. And I think he has developed himself on the ball also. And if we can get even more, if we play fullback, then he has to have more attacking wise. Centre back is about his first touch and his deliveries, his aerial play. I think these things you can improve. But he's now played himself to be an important part of our squad, and that's very good.
The Sleesh and Click partnership, I think it was the third or fourth time this season you used them together. How do you think they played against Austin?
I think it was it's a very good competition in that area of the pitch. I think we have four really good ones. We use Jay now in more wider positions. I think they are like the qualities of these two players. That's with Bartos is a ball winner, and Clicky is a more distributor and a more creative player. He played through Miggy on the chance. So I think there's things to develop there because we need to play more with the ball, and that's also from the three from behind. But I think it's improvement in what I say. I think they are structurally good, but they have to play freer than they do.
Against a team like Philly that's going to step high and press, they're going to play direct. How brave do you want your back line to be in building out of the back?
So I think you need to play, but it's about when you win the ball, what you do with it. If you play slow and backwards, then we're going to add pressure on yourself, and then you're going to end up with kicking long, and you get everything over you. So it's about when you're winning it, dare to be brave, play forward, play inside, switch play, and move them, because that is their weakness also when they jump as they do. So I have a good feeling. I'm looking forward to the game now. I think it's some improvement. I think we have changed with injuries, with system, with different things. And now I feel we find the ground to grow again. I think I have a feeling of we are in the right pathway now. So we'll see you on Saturday, because the games has all the answers. Good.
Thanks, Ron.